Hello all, welcome to Global Offensive Hacker Associate community and welcome to another hacking episode of Hacker Associate. In this video we are going to learn about auth attack and this our task for this particular video. So we are going to see how to crack this lab collision force auth profile linking. So recently the Portswigger have added this lab regarding auth attack. So I am try to make the video on this on all the labs. So one by one I am covering all this particular topic. So stay tuned with me for a new episode related to the auth attack. So let us start. So in this lab what we need to do here is we need to delete the Carlos user, and here it is dealing with auth. So the basic idea of auth is we need to remember four component first, like resource owner. I am the resource owner, auth client, authorization server, and then resource server, where we want to access the content. Example, let's say I want to print a photo. So I need to first communicate to the auth client, then auth client going to redirect to the authorization server, and after that you will be receiving a code, and that you're passing to the auth client again, and auth client and authorization server going to communicate each other. This client and server going to communicate, and they are going to exchange the code for a token, and once you receive the token you can simple communicate to the resource server and you will be able to print the photo. That's how the communication going on, or we can say this part whatever I said to you, this part we can say is called auth dance. We call it an auth dance. So how we can do it this thing practically? So let's start with practical. So I'm jumping into the Bob suite. You can see clearly this is my Bob, and here is a lab. Right now you can see not solved, and I am taking a lab number 2 collision force auth profile linking. So before jumping into any of the attack, what we need to do here is we need to understand the functionality of the application. So I'll go to the history. I will delete all this history part first. I don't need anything. So delete certain items and we are done. So now we have a fresh request now. Now what I can do here is first I'm going to log in and check each and every request and response. So username is we have already, we call it a WIENER winner, Peter. Then you can simple login. Once you log in here, you can clearly see there is a section here called as my account. That part you can click and check. So here I'm able to see my account detail. Username is this and your email is this and the API key, your social profile username, and here the link is given there, right? Fantastic. So we are understanding the functionality of the application. After that we'll see how we can attack it. So what I can do here is I can click on attach a social profile. When you click on this, you can see what will happen. So you can see it redirected to this page, and here the username and password is this PITER Peter dot WIENER. After that is I think hot dog is the password of this. Simple sign in. If everything you'll be able to log in. So let me check the password of this. I think is the spelling mistake, typo error, Peter, and the password is hot dog. Again login, sign in. So if everything see I'm logged in now. Fantastic. And here you can see we like to blog, it is requesting access to the profile and email. So let's check we got any interesting request or not. So here you can see clearly we got something here, and when I just go this side, drag this side, right hand side, you can see clearly. I'll send to repeater for your visualization. So this is a repeater tab, and you can see clearly we have auth and then client ID and redirect URI. You can see clearly is redirecting to auth linking. Fantastic. And after that the response tab is code. We don't have a code right now, we need to identify this thing. And the scope, you can see clearly this is scope. Now how we can penetrate further? So what I can do is let's finish this section, understand the each request and each response. I'll go to the history tab again. So now we from here what we have learned here is, so in from this particular request we get to know about is it redirecting to this section called as an auth linking. Fantastic. This part we require. After that you can simple click here continue and you are done. Once you continue with this, you can see clearly you have successfully linked your social media account. That's how the communication is going on. When you communicate to the server, so you are successfully logged in. Now what we need to do here is we need to log out again. This is a logout. Okay, now what I can do in this case, I am going to delete each and every request, delete all the items, deleted. Now here is the option called login with social media account. Okay, you can simply click it here. See what will happen. So when you click on login with the social media, you can see clearly directly I am logged in. Okay, so you can see now no authentication. Directly now see I am able to see my account. This is a problem. So you can again log out. Again I am showing you. See log out. Again you can click on login with social media. Okay, understand the functionality of the application. See directly we are connected here. Fantastic. Now we need to attack it. Okay, so we need to solve this lab. So how we can solve this lab? Simple. You can again start this one login parameter. So what I can do here is I can click on login. This is a login page. Now you can see username and the password is required, winner and then Peter. So it is username and password entered, and after that I'm going to intercept the request. So you can see this is my account. Click on this, and here attach social media. What I can do here is I can go to the intercept on, and then click on attach a social media. So here you can see clearly I am getting the request, and then it is redirecting to the auth linking. This we require, and now we didn't get any code. So how to check for the code? So what I can do here is I can simply forward the request and see what will happen. And here we can see clearly we got the code. Fantastic. This code we require, as I mentioned to you, right? If you go to the Sublime editor, see this is the thing: resource owner, auth client, author agent server, and resource server. So we got the code. Who will give the code? Author agent server will give the code. Again back to here auth client. Now these two we can say they will going to exchange the code for a token. So you can see somewhere in the request you will be seeing the token somewhere. You can see right now is a code, and if you can check the history tab, I'll open for you. You can clearly see if you check this auth client ID request. In this case, you can clearly see we have a auth login and we have a response type equal to code, scope equal to this particular section is written there. Let's check any other request which we have anything. No, and here we don't have any other thing. And here is the code. So we got the code. Now you can go to the intercept part. Now what we can do here is don't forward the request. I need a code. So what I can do here is I can simple right click, copy the URL from this section, and when it is done you can simple intercept off. Before intercept off you need to drop the request, intercept off. Now you can go back. You can go to the exploit server and you can put your own payload. So how you can put a payload? So I'm going to use iframe. So you can simply use iframe. That's how we write the code. Iframe src equal to double quote open and close, and you can paste the link you just now have received, and after that you need to close the iframe, and this is the section iframe, and you can close it. This is how we can construct the payload. Once this part is done, what we need to do here is we need to deliver this particular exploit to the victim. This is iframe. Again I'm just rechecking the thing. Iframe src, it is closed here, double quote open, double quote close, and here it is closed, and it here. Fantastic, it is perfect. Now click here, deliver exploit to the victim. When you click on this, now you can see it is delivered, and now you can see clearly right now still our machine is not solved. So what we need to do here is you can simply go to this section. You can log out in this section. Once you log out, you can simply click on here login with the social media. So when you click on login with the social media, you will see here you are now logged in as an admin. Fantastic. This part we require. So you can see clearly this is the admin panel, and now if you want to intercept, you can intercept here. Example, let's say intercept on. You can simply click here admin panel, click on the admin panel, you will have a request, you can forward it, and you can check what will happen. You can see we have the users here like administrator, Carlos, and winner. So how to play with this option? So example, let's say if we click on delete here, example, let's say click on delete, forward it, you can see now we have an API here, get admin, delete username Carlos, and these are tasks for this lab. You can see we need to delete the Carlos user, and now what I can do here is I will simply forward the request, and we are done. Forward it, forward it, forward it, and you can see clearly our lab is solved. So this is the machine which we have played regarding to the force auth profile linking. That's how we solve the machine. I hope this video is informative for you. Thank you for watching the video. Have a great day ahead. See you soon in the next episode.